not a YouTuber, just like making videos. And this right here is my final response to the one called LA. I'm not an intellectual. I'm not even that smart. That whole intellectual thing is something that people kind of like tossed on me. You know, there's times when I said that I was the titan of intelligence, but that was to make mockery of David Carl when he said he's an intellectual juggernaut. Now, hence, to be an intellectual, you know, all it means is that you're willing to do stuff to stimulate your intellect. That's what it means. Now, if you call yourself a scholar or a genius, you know, you might need some credentials for that, unless you're saying it in the terms of a rapper like Jizza the Genius and so forth. But I did say I was a good debater, but as far as me being like a nerdy ass bookworm, if I was really smart, I'd be working for Charles Schwab or some kind of investment firm, you know, telling people what to do with their money, and I don't have a whole lot of money, you know. Hence, I've stated that I worked at the county jail for 4 years, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no super smart guy that's, you know, gonna work there. I understand that just because you work there don't mean you're dumb, but when I worked at that county jail, I did come across some dudes that were really smart, really intelligent. You know, they read books. I seen so many dudes beat their case because they hit up that law library, you know, and just sitting around talking to the inmates there, and some of the stuff they knew, because, you know, just because these dudes was locked up don't mean they ain't been around the world and they ain't know nothing. So I picked up a lot from them. I picked up more from them than my co-workers, you know, and they'll be shit about how the bees pollinate or American history or some Egyptian shit, you know, and they'll be having, you know, all kind of books they be checking out, you know. They talk a lot about politics. I'm like, these weren't no dumb individuals. Matter of fact, when Tupac went to jail, that's where he learned about that Illuminati stuff. That's what he stated, you know. He learned that shit from niggas in prison. Dudes was already on that. I remember a lot of people didn't even know what the fuck Illuminati meant. They probably thought it was the name of some kind of fucking Italian automobile or some shit like that. So yeah, that's just the only thing I really claimed. I claimed to be a good debater. You know what I'm saying? I hold my own, haven't lost a debate. I am a good artist, you know. But I said, if I was really so smart, I would have graduated from college. When I first went to college, I just went to a community college because I didn't take my SAT. And then after that, I went to like a major university. But I only went to the art school parts of these colleges and universities. I was mainly there for art school, and then I took other elective courses and so forth. You know, but I never finished. You know, my grades were really just average. So a lot of stuff, you know, when people say I use logic, which that's other things that people have tossed on me. But I think Twinkie647 was one of the main ones talking about your logic, you break it down. I'm not mad at her, but being logical is being practical. It's like using common sense. Like if you see the sky is gray, you know, you want to bring out your umbrella just in case it rains. You know, that's just being practical. You know, like using common sense. And here on the internet, on YouTube, there's so many people saying such dumb shit. I'm like, it's easy to break down. I'm like, it's simple. It's not hard. I'm like, you know, I just look at something like, oh, that's wrong. You know, I don't have to read any books to break down some of these people. Because right now I'm about to go in on Jared Taylor, the libertarian realist. You know, I got people like that in my sights, and some of these other super coons, like Reverend Manny, you know, his malarkey, you know. So, you know what I'm saying? That's the type of shit I'm on, you know. And the reason why I am, so I show my face in my vid. See, when I first came to YouTube, I used to be head toucher. I never showed my face. I went after the white racists and I went after black females that fawned over white men. You know, that account got shut down. Then I came back as Son of Hellraiser. That account got shut down. Hence, now I came back as PinheadzBlackson. See, when they shut down my Son of Hellraiser's account, Son of Hellraiser's 076, they shut that account down. I was done with YouTube. I was like, oh man, I ain't fucking with YouTube. Every now and then I just went on there just to watch some rap videos, this and that. So then when I came back as PinheadzBlackson, which Pinhead is a Hellraiser. So, if you look at my earlier videos, that's what I was doing. I was going after the white racists, some of their flawed logic, some of these myths and misconceptions of black people. You know, I was tackling that. That's what I'm about to get back into.